Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to beat around the bush today because I think I need to voice out some of my opinions and some of my frustration regarding recent issues in the LGBT community and some issues regarding women. First of all, as some of you may know, I live in the Philippines. I work here, I make videos here, and yeah, I'm under the rule of a tyranny, bigoted a-hole. Just to put it plain and simple. He's been out, I never liked him from the start, honestly, with the way he acts. He's a womanizer. He doesn't present himself as a president. He basically says whatever the heck he wants, thinking that there are no consequences. Little does he know, or I believe he knows, but I don't think he even cares, is monkey see, monkey do. Obviously, what people are saying, he's going to be the top tier person here representing the Philippines. And then a lot of young people are going to be imitating him, especially those that support him. It's never a funny thing when you joke about rape, when you joke about how you're a womanizing piece of garbage. It makes you look like a low-life human being. It really frustrates me that he's our president. But then what really crossed the line for me was, initially he was saying how, he supports gay rights, and he said that you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. Later on, he makes a joke about gay people, saying he himself was gay and that he cured himself. Or as he would like to say it, ginamot na daw niya sarili niya. How upset I am is, those cartoons where just hot air is just fuming out of my ears right now. That's what I feel right now. Being gay is not by any means a bad medical condition, nor is it like a disease. I don't know where he got that idea from, or if he thought it was just a joke, or a fun joke that everyone would like to laugh at. It's not a joke. You've offended a lot of people with that statement. You've offended a lot of people with your other previous statements, but boy, did you get a lot of heat after saying that. You really did. And not only that, you continue to berate women and say it's okay to rape women in parts of the Philippines where martial law is declared. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You really want to go back to a time where people died, people were molested, abused, violently mistreated, everything. I've never been so vocal about my opinions and my views on politics or anything like that, but it really drives me insane every time he opens his mouth, and it really draws the line when he really talked about that. Whether it be a joke or not, you don't joke about that. There's a lot of things you don't joke about. You don't joke about rape, you don't joke about. Just watch his videos and watch the statements or read articles about him, and you would understand why it's so frustrating. I can take it if it's a joke, like, okay, whatever. Like, there's a lot of gay jokes with white chicks, and I can laugh at that. But no. He's far past that point. He's far past that point to be forgiven. And another issue, an international issue. The city of Boston, Massachusetts decides that they're gonna have a straight pride. What makes you think that having a straight pride? Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth right now? I don't know if these people really understand the history regarding Pride Month and why we celebrate it. Let me go back. Let me give you a quick, brief history lesson. The reason why we celebrate Pride every month is because we fought for it. The LGBT community fought for it. And no, not your masculine, bearded daddy, whatever you want to call them. They didn't give a shit, or they didn't give a shit, nor did they fight for any of our rights. You know who fought for our rights? Trans women, black trans women, black femme queens, drag queens, black drag queens. Those are the people who fought for our rights all the way back in all the way in Stonewall Riot. The first ever Pride Month, or the first ever Pride celebration, was a police riot against police violence on the queer community back then when it was called that. So if you think it's appropriate to, or I don't know what your intention is of creating a straight pride month. A lot of celebrities like Chris Evans and Brad Pitt already voiced out their opinions, and they are very unfavorable to that straight pride month or straight pride parade. Do you really think it's this hokey pokey celebration of gay people walking around being freaks? It's not. It's much more than that. We're celebrating a whole lot more. We're celebrating the freedom that we have after those people back in the day fought for it so hard. We're celebrating being who we are for those who can't even be themselves right now. The LGBT community is built and rooted in love, and the only reason why lately we've been a lot more vocal about it is because of issues like this. So I'm sorry if I'm really voicing out like I'm really upset, because I really am upset. I'm upset because this community has been fighting so hard for all the same rights. And before you compare us to anything like pedophilia or, bestiality, it's not the motherfucking same. It really isn't. Don't compare apples to oranges. Don't think that it's the same thing. It isn't. The last thing I really want to talk about is just how gay people are viewed in the media. A lot of people think that, LGBT people are gay people in general, whether it be a trans woman or a gay man, or gay women. They think we're some spectacle. We're not. We're not here for anyone's entertainment. That's the reason why we fight so hard to get rid of that stereotype. We're not here to entertain people in any sort of way. There's a recent article where 2 gay women in London were beat up because 4 straight homophobic men were berating them and saying to kiss for their entertainment. We're never put here for anyone's entertainment. Always remember that. We're not a spectacle. That's why when we celebrate Pride, we need to admit that, okay, it's not for everyone. It really isn't. When we celebrate Pride, you're going to be seeing a lot of crazy shit, especially in more liberal countries like the US. And I can say it really isn't for everyone, but please respect that. That's how we want to celebrate it, and that's one of the moments where we want to be entertained and entertain ourselves within the community, and just be ourselves. So we're not spectacle. Don't bring out your phones thinking that, okay, we're some spectacle or we're something to be odd at because of the way we choose to live our lives. We're normal human beings. Those are just one of the days where we need to let our freak flag fly. Always know that. Okay, I think I let everything out of my system. But yes, I need to be a lot more vocal about these. Especially me pushing me being an activist now, especially here in the Philippines, where a lot of things are just, there's a lot of gray areas now. There really is. And I need to be one of those people that fight for it, because we honestly have to. And the fight isn't over, but best believe that you can try to kick us down, but we'll always get back up and we'll always keep fighting. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this rant. Like I promised, I'm posting every week for this Pride Month. Today's just basically me ranting about recent issues and what I think about them, and that's what I think about them. So, yeah. Well, that's it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, share the love and support, and always remember to live life like it's a celebration, because life's too short, baby. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.